The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. You can kill the dreamer, but you can't kill the dream. The time is always right to do what is right. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. Non-violence demands that the means we use must be as pure as the ends we seek. One day, we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. We must walk on in the days ahead with an audacious faith in the future. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? We must use time creatively in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they would die for. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Even though we face difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. The beauty of genuine brotherhood and peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Almost always, the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. We may have all come on different ships, but we are in the same boat now. The difference between a dreamer and a visionary is that a dreamer has his eyes closed and a visionary has his eyes open. You will change your mind. You will change your looks. You will change your smile, laugh, and ways, but no matter what you change, you will always be you. Everything that we see is a shadow cast by that which we do not see. The art of acceptance is the art of making someone who has just done you a small favor wish that he might have done you a greater one. Even man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishments are small compared to the wounds we inflict on our soul when we look the other way. There is nothing more majestic than the determined courage of individuals willing to suffer and sacrifice for their freedom and dignity. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. A right delayed is a right denied. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle, the tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. If you lose hope, somehow you lose the vitality that keeps moving. You lose the courage to be, the quality that helps you go on in spite of it all. And so today, I still have a dream. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. We are prone to judge success by the index of our salaries or the size of our automobiles rather than by the quality of our service and relationship to mankind. Whatever your life's work is, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. No work is insignificant. All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in healthcare is the most shocking and inhumane. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. I am not interested in power for power's sake, but I'm interested in power that is moral, that is right, and that is good. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice.